Astec safety. This must be the place, boys.
Huh. This is about right. Looks like this is where the engineers hang out. Nice spot.
Here's something else that's cool under pressure.
Great tour, but where's our man Brett?
I don't know. All right, normally he's bailing me out. Roll reversal, baby. There he is. Rescue mode.
Putting out fires for these guys already.
Good morning, everybody, from Lloydminster Curling Club, the home site of the Astec Curling Challenge this week. It is a brisk minus 39 degrees in Lloydminster here, wind chill minus 52, but sitting in a very warm booth, bringing you the game between Mike McEwen and Kevin Cooey. My name's Daryl Hanley from Lloydminster, a local curler, and pleased to have my partner here, Scott Manners, a former Saskatchewan Brier rep, and we will be calling the game for you. So good morning, Scott.
Thanks, Daryl. Thanks for the introduction. Great to be here. It is brisk this morning, really cold, and just waiting for a few more people to show up. But we're here in the beautiful curling club in Lloydminster. It's going to be a spirited battle between Mike McEwen and Kevin Cooey.
Well, I think anyone that could get their vehicle going this morning is here, which is not very many. Those that forgot to plug it in, maybe a little late arriving today, but pretty happy to be sitting here in a nice warm booth, bringing you this great game between two elite teams that will be in our Brier coming up in a couple of months. McEwen maybe out of Saskatchewan, a new team. McEwen took over skipping from Colton Flash. Colton moved down to third with the Marsh Twins, and so they'll take a run at Saskatchewan.
Yeah,
Kevin Cooey out of Alberta.
A unique lineup, too, with the McEwen team. You'll see Colton Flash throwing third stones and sweeping. So play third and sweep. It's a little more activity for him for sure.
Yeah, a little different for him. Getting some games together with them, and of course the Marsh Twins. My nephew had curled with them for a couple of years, and so I spent a lot of time around them. I still can't tell them apart. I can't.
Kevin and Dan.
Kevin and Dan, yeah. Identical twins. I have no idea.
They are very identical.
They are very identical.
So it's Kevin that holds the broom when Mike shoots for his two shots, and Colton will sweep with Dan. It's our second game. We get to be a part of the McEwen team on this sheet. Our first broadcast was with them. Our ice is still very much the same. It was great. We were here before the game started. We can see the teams figuring out the stones, making the little changes they need to take with the rocks.
Well, and I think, in day two, I think the teams, Scott, are getting pretty comfortable with ice conditions. Very, very consistent draw weight. We've been getting around 14.5, 14.7 seconds hog to hog very consistently. And a little bit of curl. There's been a lot of positive feedback on the ice. And that leads to some great shot making. It's been a treat watching this going into day number two.
I think they're a little cold.
Well, that's good when we get that positive feedback from the players. We like to know what's going on with the ice. We're not throwing.
No.
Not anymore. So
not so much.
And right into it here in the first end. Everybody coming to the forefoot here. And
Gotta love that, going after it right away. Lots of rocks in play. That's how you start a Friday morning.
yeah, I sure like it. It's great action for us. It's great action for everybody watching online.
Couple feet through.
What? Brian Harden is looking to just follow that down and free right on top of Watcher's Rock. So great throw there from Brian Harden.
Yep.
Kevin just wanting to jiggle here, rattle up the rocks that are so congested in front of that
Move
forefoot.
some rocks around. This is really tight to the guard.
Shoot it.
Yeah, he's going to catch the guard. Going to split that over.
Yeah, you can hear Mike tell him get as tight to the rings as you can.
Pretty good with McEwen having hammer. Splitting that off, that's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Makes a couple corner guards.
I think we would have by enough weight.
Call is to throw another center guard back up.
Yeah, you could see Kevin like before the shot. He'll tap to protect the red guard. And so it's just good to get that little extra clear identification from the skip to the thrower. He'll put his broom on top of the red, lift up. This is the rock we want to guard. So
This is where we need this to finish.
yeah, it's nice just to point that out to our viewers and some people that maybe don't know why he would do that. Just a touch heavier than he wanted to be, right beside it.
And so the lineup change as well, Scott. We talk about Kevin Coe as Jacques Gauthier, who just threw out of BC, has joined the Coe team at second.
Good.
And he skipped the BC team in the Brier last year, leaving that position. My nephew, Catlin Schneider's taking over skipping that team. As we see every year, there's some change-ups on some of the teams. Jacques coming to curl in Alberta.
Long-time Manitoba curler.
Long time Manitoba curl.
Yeah.
The tuck slider.
Yeah, the Manitoba tuck.
Manitoba tuck.
Yeah.
So Kevin's going to try again to try and jiggle this.
This really took off.
Hard!
And spill it
Going to
on.
redirect those angles.
He kept that angle on the red on
Kevin's
the top.
going to try again to try and jiggle this.
This really took
Pretty good
off.
angle now for McEwen.
Just to pop the yellow and leave the reds lined up right there. And redirect.
I do that one with a little more like hold to it, and then still. Yeah, those were fine.
I'm trying to translate there, but
So Coe wants to try and remove that top 12 red rock.
Let's go, bud.
Roll over a little bit to the side. Change those angles again a little bit because right now it's all in favor of McEwen.
Change that redirection of those reds, eh?
Yeah,
Just to
just
try.
trying to change that angle a little bit. Right now they're going right on top of their yellow.
Oh,
Just over curls a bit,
Okay.
pushing red rocks into the rings a little bit farther. Not what they were hoping for.
Just over curling. Moving
Over curled a
both.
bit.
Did-
Well, and we'll keep an eye on that. Maybe we're getting a little bit more curl than we did yesterday.
Yeah,
Early on, a couple of rocks have curled more than they expected.
Yeah, morning draw, morning ice.
Yeah.
Talked to the ice makers about that last night.
High side, no.
And morning curling ice is kind of a discussion point amongst players.
A little
They
bit different.
just can't stop it, just colder.
Yep.
So
So Mike's going to ask Colton to
Yep.
hit these 2 yellow rocks, move them, trying to keep a shooter.
Get everything
Splitting them up, get everything moving.
spread out too. He has hammer. He wants to keep his rocks around. He's 1 double takeout away from a big end here. Great shot there. Just get everything spread out in the rings.
Oh, it's the middle. It won't do that.
Coey for sure will make a play on one of the reds, just trying to decide which one and where to leave his shooter. As McEwen is comfortably looking at 3 of his rocks in the rings.
Great call there. He just wants to hit and roll to behind that yellow corner guard.
Hide it a little bit behind that guard.
Yeah, he won't really want to out count the red on the other side. Trying to take away
Eliminate
a multiple
that.
end. Yeah. Get Tyler Tardy to make a hit and roll. Different weight call from Tyler's first shot. Get the clock on it here.
Rolls the other way from the call. Rolls to our left as we are not watching it. And Mike just trying to decide if they can double that and miss his back red one.
He's banging off this. Flash! The only other shot is just put this here, roll here. You do this, it's probably a blank. Yeah, I know.
That's great. We have Mike explaining what
Yeah.
a couple different options here.
Okay.
A little more clarity here. Colton
This
going
is
down the
lower,
ice.
Right? You smoke this high. This is gone. This is probably a blank.
An appreciation for the opposition there as well.
And I appreciate Mike's line compared to our club curling, Scott, where he said, if you make this and roll this way, we still have 5 or 6 rocks to come. He says the end's going to be a blank. He already knows, and there's 4 rocks in the rings. He already knows it's probably going to be a blank because they just, you got to bank on your opposition's going to make everything.
The strength in hitting now is next level.
Yeah. At the club level, probably not something you or I would say with 6 rocks to come. That if we do this, it's probably going to be a blank.
Be McEwen happy to get this red rocks spread out a little further.
Doesn't give Coey an easy double or triple.
Jammed it. And
the shooter rolling out is not what they wanted. They really wanted to keep that shooter around. Jams on the red rock to the left as we're watching the replay.
We hit like almost 2/3. Like we almost stuck a shooter. Which is maybe the shot we.
Now Kevin can hit and roll a bit and spread those rocks out. And maybe the force is in play now. All in one shot, Scott.
Yeah.
McEwen is looking pretty good for maybe set up for 3, and now it's looking more like if Kevin makes this shot, it's looking more like it could be a force of 1.
Little things happening to both teams this morning.
Well, like the way to miss that one, miss it too thin.
It's nice control takeout here from Kevin. Cooey.
Just trying to separate these rocks a little bit. Just getting a little bit of roll.
There we go.
Well done. Yeah, force is in play now. Mike looking at coming around that yellow corner guard and maybe freezing to Kevin.
Shot here. How far did he get over, buried behind the corner? Yeah, he did, Daryl. Right underneath the yellow corner, so opportunity McEwen to
come around.
Yeah.
Freeze to that.
See if Mike can generate a skip's deuce.
Yep.
Right in the first end.
We'll see if we can get a time on this one, maybe. Scott, see if we're pretty close to
See if we're close to practice rocks for time, Daryl. Yeah.
See if there's been any changes since practice.
I had a lot of 14.2s at practice, so
just a little bit
maybe a little crisp
than yesterday. A little crisp this morning. Sweepers have not touched this yet.
Line is good.
Grab that center line and go.
Still saying it's a little heavy. Don't want to bounce off this.
He threw that hard. I got a high time.
Yeah. Yeah,
I got
heavy.
13 on that. So
13, yeah. It's definitely heavy. A little bit heavy and rolled.
Let's see Dan get on that. Bend it over.
Yep. So with the curl we have here this week, no problem. Be able to get to this rock and roll under a little bit. Force Mike to have to draw against 3. Complete change in ascent in the course of 3 shots.
Went from the potential of McEwen laying 3.
Potential 3 to all of a sudden Cooey's going to be laying 3.
Yeah, Kevin
Just
Cooey's
like
going
that.
to be laying 3.
Yeah.
1 shot. And I guess it's where he's going to leave the shooter, Daryl. That's what. Where do they want to put this exactly? Right on the hit and roll center line? Do they want to hit and roll behind the corner?
I would think when they just saw Mike throw a little bit heavy, maybe they want to roll under a little bit, not leave him any backing.
Yeah.
That is exactly what he does.
Great control weight there
Yep.
from these athletes. 10-2 exactly with Kevin Cooey.
No backing for Mike. He will draw against 3 and should have a pretty good feel after he's a little heavy on his first one.
See if there's a weight discussion here amongst his teammates.
That was a 14.39. And they're getting it right to the butt. Looking like
This time sweepers are at least cleaning, so his weight should be a little bit closer.
Yeah,
Timing-wise, is closer.
Yeah, 14
By our
flat.
watch,
So,
14.
yeah, grab the to the wing, much like yesterday, Daryl, to the little bit to the wing.
A little
Just
bit slower.
Nice shot.
Great draw by Mike. McEwen takes a 1-0 lead after the first end against Kevin Covey.
looking like they're going to go at it. This was our Briar semi.
We'll take a chance, a moment here. We're going to thank a lot of our sponsors. This event would not be happening unless we had all of these people involved. Of course, Astec Safety as our title sponsor, presenting sponsor Wild Rose Pump and Compression, Utility Safety Partners, It's Time Promotions, Musgrave Agencies, VIP Sponsor Lounge, MNP, Arby's Fan Zone, L&L Oilfield, Fountain Tire, Canadian Angus, Boundary Ford, Lloydminster Exhibition Association, just down the street from us, Bar Engineering, Industrial Scientific,
The Tent Guys, Jason Arden and Associates Cooperators, Velocity Truck Centers, Strathcona Resources, Bandit Energy, T-Bar 1, Kelrow Pump and Mechanical, Bexon Construction, RL Electric Motor Rewinding, Synergy Credit Union, Gold Horse Casino, our media partner 1061 The Goat, our hotel partner Border Inn and Suites, and our host club Lloydminster Curling Club. We'd like to thank the City of Lloydminster for all their help and helping us put this event on. Thank you to all our sponsors.
It's been many years, Scott, since we had the Wayside Classic here, which was a very big event with a lot of top teams. It's so nice to have elite teams back in an event here in Lloydminster. We have very passionate curling fans. We saw yesterday we were very, very full here. We've been sold out for a few weeks. Really great to see everyone come out and support this.
It's fantastic, the community sport we have here in Lloydminster. It's great to see everybody out. Even doesn't matter what the weather's doing, they're still coming out to watch and participate and see these great athletes compete in our home club.
In our home club. For those that don't know where we are, Lloydminster is halfway between Edmonton, Saskatoon. We are the border city. We have the border of Alberta, Saskatchewan running right through our city. We are about 30,000 population. The rink itself is a couple blocks into Saskatchewan.
Yeah.
I imagine you're going to try and come up here in a minute.
I had a few people, Scott, out of town teams actually ask on their way in for practice if we were Alberta or Saskatchewan time. And for those that don't know, we are Alberta time. We don't change to Saskatchewan time till about half an hour, 45 minutes east of here.
Yeah,
So all of Lloydminster is on Alberta time.
So it's nice we have that healthy buffer zone around
We got
us.
a bit of a buffer.
Yeah. It get pretty complicated if they split it down the middle.
Yes, it is.
This should
Yep.
curl in and stop right there. Nice shot.
We get down to the sea, so both of these teams are going to be really
Shot.
trying hard
Boy, that.
to get the wind here so they can avoid that.
So with the center guard up by McEwen, Cooey comes around. Second rock by Dan Marsh comes around to freeze to Cooey's rock.
Kevin wastes no time. He'll with hammer continue to pile rocks into the forefoot. It's we talk about what teams do and what they feel comfortable with. This is clearly their comfort area. With hammer, there's no corner guard when they have hammer. They want to go right to the forefoot and continue to go to the floor.
Our call is to go around these.
14 flat
Real
on
close. 14. which is
Fantastic shot by Carrick Martin.
Almost to the tee. Great come around. Mike will try and freeze to that. Come down on top of it.
Still that nice curl we're seeing
Yeah,
right
we
in
got a
there.
lot of finish there on
Yeah,
the
that's
replay.
great. And in front of the tee line. See, it's more than half under.
A real nice shot. Sweepers have not touched this.
Back right off.
Will only be sweeping for line. Maybe a little bit of a heavy tap.
Pumping it. Okay. Oh, wow.
Keep you updated on the scores along the
Yeah.
way.
Probably.
Just making sure they don't want to touch their top red. They're making sure get to the yellow. Kevin with a quick weight call there to Jacques Gaucher.
Ben Beaver is a character here, but he does do some great sheet show, I think they call it on the green. Be sure to check that out on Facebook.
Second hit there.
shot.
Yeah,
Nice shot.
nice roll.
11 seconds. Great roll.
So looking like they're maybe going to try and go around.
Great sweep there. Carrick just pounding to hold that line. And a nice flat roll. That's why they want to play that out turn hit into that. Roll flat, directly behind. McEwen with the run back here.
Yeah, forced into the run back, even though he loves that center guard. So they're getting a little bit of trouble. So he's got to try and run this back from Kevin Marsh, who has can throw it as hard and straight as anybody.
Wow.
Great shot
Run back double.
by
Nice shot.
Kevin. Beauty.
Nice shot there.
Thank you. Yeah, oh yeah. That's that center line where it was really hanging the first game.
See Kevin and Dan talking about the ice
Yeah.
and reflecting back to their first game, Darryl. We were lucky enough to commentate that too. So.
Yeah, they're trying to get that yellow off of the back weight and just kind of roll it.
Yeah.
They're freeze on that back yellow.
Nice and gradual there. Board! Kind of wait. Board!
Nose hit. Cody lane 2.
And we go back to the roll with that yellow. These teams are very familiar.
Mike will try a little hit and roll under the center guard if they can. End up getting nose.
It's great when we can hear the teams talk again. Just slow, steady curl there. So nothing too exaggerated coming in that corner of the sheet 5.
Saw the call. Now Kevin's going to try and hit and roll under the center guard.
It'd be cool to.
Looked like he gave it a nice
If really hard shot here is to hit and roll into the to less of the 12 foot.
Reason he wants to roll, Scott, just towards the center line a bit, ideally a little bit on the other side of center, is just to prevent McEwen from being able to freeze to that back yellow rock. Make it a little bit tougher.
Sweeping to make this curl.
It's very straight.
Yeah, right there.
A couple shots in a row.
Yeah.
Not curling very much.
Not in that spot.
No.
Different to yesterday.
Yeah.
See him sweeping for the curl. Interesting. Have to be careful now how the McEwen team will roll off high side of this.
Careful not to jam it on the red rock if this over curls too much. That caught them by surprise a little bit.
Nice shot.
Over
Nice roll by
Cole. A little bit, but
yeah.
nice roll. Nice weight there. Allowing that to start curling a little bit.
Try not to cook it, to let it grab some of the I thought it might out there. Yeah. We were wrong.
Nice roll. That roll for shot rock.
Yep.
Let's see here. Probably buried, not a lot buried, just an edge.
Yep.
Catch a little bit of fresh pebble to actually. Your foot is foot tighter. Wide.
Tyler playing a freeze on the other side of the sheet.
Being a lefty, this would be his out turn. Weight's pretty close. Just a fraction light, but in a pretty good spot, Scott.
Yeah, good location.
Yeah, pretty easy tap there.
See if we can hear what Mike's saying here.
Same thing. Is there a good spot to draw?
There it is. I like where Kevin's got the broom right there. Top 4.
Right, like about the side.
Lay 2, right beside. Even if you're, you can see Mike tap just behind it a little bit.
Yep.
It's all about getting the 2 at this point. So you'll hear the curlers. What's the best way to get the deuce? We'll hear that a lot.
There's a lot of bad spots though that is pretty good.
Some good discussion, pros and cons of where they should put this next rock.
I'm with you. I'm sort of like, I didn't really want a guard. No.
Kui with hammer here, so
This won't even get the button.
wanted to protect what they have, but at the same time lay 2. Talking about the amount of curl they're going to get in this spot, Daryl, just Mike reminding these guys, like, you're going to get to that spot. It's just going to be a little late to get that extra curl.
I think that is their first call is to play the double and not bring them out and hit
Clean. Line's good. Clean. Line's good.
Sweepers are just cleaning. Weight must be very close.
Room. 13-7. Whoa, got a curl
So that's all the way to the back, 13-7.
Curl.
Nice
Nice
shot.
shot. Freezes to the back one.
Colton making sure it's not high. That it's all right to the back to get curl. Make sure that yellow rock is not a counter.
I just do like draw the button. Try to do it. I'm not sure how it's high. Well managed. 13-8.
doesn't quite curl up enough for the double, but eliminates.
I figured it would like just like those ones.
Rolls over. So no red double there.
Similar broom, taking about the same amount of ice as Mike did.
Yeah, I mean, that's the smartest shot. It takes threes out of it. Like, you throw the guard, he makes a good
Probably
draw,
want to
makes a
tap
play,
this. Would you not agree, Scott?
right?
Yeah, I didn't.
Unlock that back yellow.
I heard Tyler say, you know, if we can just get right to the button, that's good, and leave it like about two feet in front of the Reds, so that if McEwen comes down, they're still always shot. But I didn't hear what Kevin had to say. I think, you know, they get shot rock, split the tee line, or just in front of it, 3/4 stone. Really hard to remove the yellow. Just all about positioning. Nobody better than Kevin Cooey. He's won a lot, hasn't he, Daryl? Kevin Cooey, he's won Briars. He's represented our country at the Olympics. He's
Quite a resume.
yeah, it's a lot of depth to this curled. It's curled differently than Mike McEwen's shot. Nice shot.
Not finishing the shot. Just unlocks the back one, pumps it a couple inches.
Gaucher getting to the inside.
Put it right there. And,
Nice shot.
well, if you can get right there.
McEwen likely to try and freeze in there. They're just trying to decide where's the best angle to leave that frozen rock.
But no double there for
Kevin will have his yellow rock as we see it at the top of the house. He'll be able to, he can slash that in if needed, so they're very aware of that.
Probably need a hair less ice this time.
Here we can hear
Like
Mike.
in the first one. Takes your
Almost
time.
need to over curl this a bit, get between those two yellow rocks as we're looking at it.
this freeze is not perfect.
So that Kevin can't use that yellow one, run it in for multiple points.
Mike taking less ice than his first one. He's trying to get a little
Yeah,
more.
fraction, just a little bit more
Yeah,
curl.
just a little fraction less.
Some precise freeze here from Brennan Botcher in the second end. See if we can get a time on this one for you guys on end number 2.
Line's good. I liked it. Let that settle. Line's good. Let it. Room. Line's good. Room. Little bit of room.
Weight
Whoa,
is
if you
close.
can. Whoa, if you can.
Just cleaning.
Line's good.
14-2 on my clock. We'll see what they
Yep.
get.
Yep. Freeze it, boys.
So that spot's getting better.
There. Nice shot by Mike.
Nice shot.
Pulling it's there.
Great judge. As we're playing, we're on sheet 5 this morning. But as the ice, as we play a spot, Daryl, and we go one rock over and another rock over and another rock over, it just gets that much quicker. And we can, on the replay, we can see the sweepers going and just making sure that
Make sure that's there. So
it's
this
there. Yeah.
This is the shot we talked about that Mike would have to be careful about what he left. Kevin
Still has it. Yeah.
is an opportunity for 2 if he hits this. correctly.
Can't see.
It gets quicker. But the more you get on it, the harder you
Can
have
he
to throw
stick?
it. And then maybe it pops off. Yeah, true.
The yellow rock he's about to hit.
That yellow's not going anywhere no matter what.
Kevin Cooey cannot see all this yellow. He can see some, but he can't see the whole thing. So really delicate shot here.
Looks like about a half of a rock, give or take.
Yeah.
Somewhere around there. Chance for a deuce.
Great control way there.
Real
Nice shot.
Yeah.
Great control. 10-second hit
Called
from
it, made
Kevin
it.
Cooey. Yes, called
Get
it,
his
made.
deuce.
Great shot.
Great shot by him as Kevin Cooey takes a 2-1 lead after 2 ends. We're going to go to a short break. We'll be right back.
For 90 years, Princess Auto has seen your big picture. And for 90 years, we've had the ideas and the tools to help you discover new perspectives. Because for 90 years, we've known that nothing's better than finding ways to make stuff work. Princess Auto, ideas, tools.
Stronger agronomics, better returns, greater peace of mind from pre-seed to post-harvest. You can count on the Victory Canola program to keep you and your farm ahead of the curve. Grow with us at victorycanola.com.
And we are back, starting the third end. Kevin Cooey has a 2-1 lead over Mike McEwen out of Saskatchewan.
Should be good. Should be good now.
Been treated to some good shot making already, Scott.
Yeah,
First
great.
thing this morning, and like you said, in the morning, not really sure how the ice may be a little bit different than yesterday, but they are adjusting.
Talking to the ice makers yesterday, they'll all agree with me. It's just colder, and as that colder start, it's a little crisper. You're going to get a little different surface.
No.
It's just you get a
just
touch.
on the line, and then you're good. Well,
Curlers will say just a touch more glide.
out of what? Give it some butter, baby.
Well managed by both teams.
No, I don't think so, Dan.
Tight guard goes up for Cooey.
Absolutely.
Corner guard right away from the McEwen team.
Throw the corner guard.
Guys than I do to be able to read off those. Team Hood. They are playing Team Hood, the New Zealand team here this week.
16.
No good height.
I got 16 as well on that corner guard, so we can we know from 2 ends ago it's picking up already.
I don't have light though. Anything a little. Line's good. Top 4.
Really got to go on this.
Yep, Tyler. Yep.
Nice shot.
Yep.
Nice shot by Karek Martin, of course, son of
Out of what?
curling legend Kevin Martin himself.
What's that? Jurgen.
There you can see the little late break coming in.
Some nice finish there. Almost completely buried. Call is to come down and freeze to it. Dan Marsh.
Line's good. Plate's good.
This is not curling a lot.
Oh. It's going to be right beside it.
Uh-oh.
Not as much finish there. Ended up almost right beside the rock.
They're just waiting, trying to get the.
Just need a little bit more finish there. Weight was real good.
So you think it's quicker than the draws I threw in the first end?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, let's trust that.
Okay.
We're in the area called for weight. Like that's.
Jacques Gauthier asking for a little draw info there from Clark Martin.
Room. Wait only.
Spot's definitely getting better.
Felt like there, Tyler.
Whoa, off. Can't be heavy on this leg. Off then. Curl.
14-1.
Curl hard. Kick off.
Not bad. It's not bad setup at all.
A little heavier than they wanted, but it actually turned out all right. Just kisses off the yellow. Kind of,
Red will take that action there.
yeah. So as you just
Really?
kick off that yellow, they're sitting in a pretty good spot right there.
Yeah. McEwen with hammer here,
That's
so
pretty good.
Roll this way.
Yeah.
To make this double.
That's the thing, like, it's so release sensitive, and
Sure.
then if you get it out so it tracks, it runs so much.
Okay.
I feel like they maybe change their mind and they're gonna draw for the
I don't know. Do you like that? Yep. Could do this too. Either or. I love this.
that's a neat call. Just
So that and a compression sleeve.
Battle.
Sometimes the curl
Am I throwing the in?
helps with their sweeping and helps recovery with their arms at the knee.
Realizing that center guard causing a bit of an issue. We'll ask Kevin Marsh
Yep.
to run that back.
just trying to overcurl this a little bit, Daryl.
Yep.
Real close.
Oh, real good.
Didn't lose the red either, and there tickles the red behind
Yeah.
the center. What a great shot.
Nice shot by Kevin.
That's a little sneaky, isn't it?
Peel weight.
Hard
Hit and roll the guard. Peel weight. Wow.
Angles are much better now.
Pretty fancy. Great shot.
I like that.
Getting that to the back.
Back 8.
Half buried behind that.
You think it'll be a little stiffer in this tight path, guys?
Back 8. Back 12.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Kark, you think this will be a little heavier here? I got to give you like 6 feet more for back 8.
Don't like leaving like 2 each center line. He loves that. Yeah.
Yeah, great curl going on here this morning.
So a little overcurl here. They'll want and move their own yellows.
Hard. Whoa.
Easy!
Whoa. Yep. Whoa.
It's got the extra weight.
Curl. Shooter.
Nice shot.
Nice shot. Come across the face and roll
Both teams,
under the red guard.
both teams right into it now. Really picked up on that ice. Every little path they've picked up on to get what they need out of every shot. So.
That's pretty good. Yeah. A little later. Actually, I really like the in turn across. Okay, normal.
This will curl.
Michael will run this back. He's going to throw, has asked for the intern here from Kevin Marsh.
No. Close. Yep.
This will really bust late.
Yep.
Coming off the line. Curl a little bit more.
Just sit over there. You.
Yeah, we really do have a great city here.
Nice shot.
Eliminates one.
Nice shot.
Really wants
good.
that red to hang in the rings.
Yeah, pretty good.
Great shot there.
Good. Yeah. I actually like that turn. It was predictable.
McEwen with hammer. Really want that red to hang on the 12-foot right on the corner.
Exactly. Yeah. We knew that was.
That enough for board? Yeah, you want a little more?
Tyler Tardy's first rock here in the third end. Calls for board weight.
Yeah, with the Astec Safety Challenge. First event here this year.
Hard.
This is really going.
Coming off that center line.
Keep going. Keep going.
Busting pretty hard.
Hard.
Gets by the top one.
Shot.
Nice shot.
Great sweeping.
Good sweeping to get that by the guard. So you'll see on the replay here, that was very, very close.
You can play this. Yeah.
I like to see what teams throw for board weight. We'll often hear call the board weight call, Daryl, but we'll get a different time. And typically
Good thing I had 2 granola bars this morning.
different from each team.
All extra leanage.
And I think what you see some teams doing now, instead of saying board or hack or normal, they're actually saying a time. Throw a 9, throw a 9.5, throw a 10. You see more and more teams doing that.
Yep! Yep! Hard! Hard!
Oh, nice shot,
Great
Colton.
shot.
Holy cow.
Great shot by Flash.
Still about 14.
Controllable weight, rolling over on top of McEwen's rock.
See it here, 11-5 on that. Nice
think
hit.
so, yeah.
Nice control.
Nice.
To me, 11-5. Nice board. Doing everything they can.
Very sweepable.
Use that hammer in the third end for Mike McEwen team. Tyler Tardy with the freeze. Freeze attempt.
I like it. No, I don't. I like it.
Weight's good. Just tee.
What?
14-7.
Should be very close to T-line, according to the watch.
Wow.
That didn't move like they thought it would.
Didn't finish a whole lot. Fairly open.
See if we can
Is
hear
that
some.
the rock you threw last
They
time?
throw same weight.
They're flushing it out here.
Yeah.
Flushing
Wondering
out
if
the rock
that's a little
info.
straighter,
Everything
maybe.
that rock straight.
That was 14.5 there, so it's nice in here.
What did you do in the first end? Not heavy, straight.
Good.
Played a roll
Clean.
or something?
Yep.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Hard. 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 No, too far.
Oh,
Nice shot by Flash.
Nice shot.
Welded up.
Tap and rolls.
Okay.
Another 12-second hit from
Advantage
Colton.
McEwen.
Yeah.
Yep. Nice controllable weight. Rolls under,
2 under.
forcing Coey to have to come down and try and freeze to
Throw
that.
that baby hack
Limit
weight
the
in.
damage here.
Curl's nice. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Top one or back one?
We're looking for somewhere around 14.5, 14.7, Scott.
Yeah.
Same
You
speed
can
as-
make either.
We'll keep our eyes out for that.
Get a clock on this.
We're not doing that. Then he called whoa at the end. I was like, why? We gotta sweep it. You gotta get out of the shot.
A little warm right now.
Not enough heavy, guys.
Sweepers think it's a little heavy.
Line's good.
We'll
Line's
see.
good. Top 4. Freeze on the top one.
14-5.
Should be close.
Oh, yeah. Now it's just
Should bust off that
managing.
line.
Should be welded right to
Great
it.
shot.
Real nice
What?
freeze.
Great
Beauty.
shot.
Pressure shot. McEwen's wondering if he can run back one of those top red ones.
We can see they're staggered, Daryl, but you can see
He could just see the
Just
whole,
enough.
just barely, Scott.
this is.
He's going to have to paper that other rock to try and nose this. It's going to be very close.
I'm glad these guys take these shots on. This is a hard shot.
Yeah, normal.
He's
Normal.
he just see all.
Just.
Normal weight hit, in turn off the line. Straight back run. Maybe just a slight angle. Hey, Daryl, on this run back?
Just a little bit.
Tyler? Yeah.
If nothing else, Scott, the miss would be to remove that, and the shooter be to roll away would be the
Those might
miss.
be the most different turns.
Open that up a bit.
Like Kev's out turn and Tyler's in turn it's not that different.
Clean. Yep. Whoa!
Oh, he got his own.
Got his own. In worst case, leaving his rock there as well, guarding that.
Guard the draw. Make him run it. Whatever Kev likes. I mean, he threw that pretty good.
Tough one there.
Don't want to give him a run double.
Knew I was a little
If
wide.
you ever overbury it a touch, or that behind, it's pretty good too.
Well, they know McEwen's going to want that run back again.
Yeah, so
now
where do you leave this?
Where's the best location
it's on an
to
angle.
drop this
Leave
yellow?
him a double to get two,
I guess right now he's got a shot.
because they know Mike can make that.
See if we can hear Kevin.
Plus, Mike hasn't thrown a draw since his draw the button like a good path yet, so
Okay.
yeah.
I
Draws
just
no
don't
game.
I don't think you want to be right beside it. Like give him that. Like even if you stop, yeah. Yeah.
Right there.
Okay.
There's the call. Good discussion.
Just I think you want to make sure we never hit that yellow. Huh? I don't think so. I know.
They just don't want to end up right beside their shot rock and give McEwen a run back for two.
T-line weight. Okay.
Tyler thinks that's max, but I think mine will come in there hard.
It'll get to the, like you're trying to be splitting center or just across.
Oh no, like all the way across center.
Okay.
But like back button, even back four.
I think it'll curl. Mine
me
didn't.
too.
Yeah.
He's just got his out turn and his throw the same. I'll give you a
Same
pound
speed,
more.
I think. Yeah.
Awesome. Let us know where you're tuning in from and what the weather's like for you, because we're one of the coldest places on Earth.
I didn't have more.
I didn't have more either.
Line's good though, guys. Play the weight. Line's perfect.
Weight's good.
Weight only.
It's just tracked a little.
Always
You're right. You're right. Really cool.
hard line.
Anywhere past his own
Got to
yellow.
be past his own. Doesn't
Really
want to
gotta
roll
go.
off.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Great shot, Cap.
Great ice reading.
Exactly what he called. Right there, Scott.
Well, and great ice reading by Kevin Cooey. We had that. He knew he was going to get the extra curler. We can see it here on the replay. Diving over, making sure it's just behind the tee.
He threw that about there, I think. Eh? Mine
Forcing Mike to have to
I
draw
just think mine in,
to the button. Facing two.
like it'll always curl. Even when I thought I was nice and not soft, but they still just come across harder than your outs.
Yeah, mine won't react like his. His sort of dive bomb in there. Mine won't do that.
Interesting discussion, Scott. Listening to Kevin and Tyler. If viewers picked up on that, the sweepers were wondering if Tyler's rock was a little bit straighter, was not curling. Interesting, just listening to Kevin say, thinking that it's a bit of Tyler's release. He's getting a little bit more curl with his in turn than his out turn. Interesting to hear that. When they were questioning potentially that rock was a little bit straighter.
And it was cool before Mike shot here. Is like
Hard line, hard flat. Keep it going straight, hard. Keep going, roll it in.
This will be just short, cutting them down one. Kevin Coey will steal one. After three, we have Coey 3, McEwen 1. We will once again thank our sponsors to help us put this together. Without them, would not happen. Of course, our title sponsor, Astec Safety. Big thank you to Jeff, Caitlin Mulligan for putting this together. Presenting sponsor, Wild Rose Pump and Compression, Rod Wild. Utility Safety Partners, It's Time Promotions, Musgrave Agencies, VIP Sponsor Lounge, MNP. Arby's Fan Zone, L&L Oilfield, Fountain Tire, Canadian Angus, Boundary Ford, Lloydminster Exhibition Association, Bar Engineering, Industrial Scientific.
the Tent Guys, Jason Arden and Associates Cooperators, Velocity Truck Centers, Strathcona Resources, Bandit Energy, T-Bar 1, Kelrow Pump and Mechanical, Bexon Construction, RL Electric Motor Rewinding, Synergy Credit Union, Gold Horse Casino, our media partner 1061 The Goat, hotel partner Border Inn and Suites, and our host club, Lloydminster Curling Club in the city of Lloydminster. Thank you to all our sponsors for making this event possible.
Thank you very much.
Okay, which corner
Been a great event here. And nice to have a big cash spiel in our hometown of Lloydminster.
You know, we have 9 of the top 10 men's teams of the world here this week, Scott.
Fantastic.
Incredible.
Great job to organize, promote it, and to get those teams here. This is
from all over the world.
all over the world. Yeah, we've had a lot of different countries represented here at our event. Fantastic.
Good. Shot down.
So as you saw, the play here was Kevin Coy coming into the rings with a 2-shot lead. Goes top 4.
Right there.
McEwen
You want to
throws up the corner guard.
No,
she needs
just
to
short.
generate some points.
Short.
Yeah, unless they think that yellow was
Call for a real tight guard here. We'll take
Tight guard from Kark.
they're confident that it's out. So we'll see if Botcher agrees with that yellow being out, which they're gonna put out.
I got it very
Line's
similar.
good. Bit of room.
Yeah, we can.
Where are you?
Tight.
Always Tyler's. Always Tyler's.
Yeah, 2/3. Tight. Tight.
Sweep if you can, Tyler. Yep. 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 Right up. Right up.
Great
Hard.
pair, buddy.
Hard.
Attaboy.
nice shot. 15-5.
Great pair.
Going around the corner.
Perfect
Yeah.
draw weight.
Great management there. Kark, Martin. Setups for every end, Daryl, is just it's been pristine this game from both teams.
I would have expected to see a length of that still. So we'll see what the score goes up as.
Minimum. Top 12.
McEwen drawing straight around the corner
Way
with
close. Top 12.
Has opted to come right in. Round his corner guard.
1 first.
All right, Kev. Yep. Hard, Kev. Hard, Kev. Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop.
nice shot.
It's buried, but I can try it.
Completely buried, as you can
I
see.
don't have any, no.
Oh, he got it. Yeah, it's nice little angle berry.
Like an 8th. I could give this a go, Kev. I think I can get it with like just through. Yeah. Speed's okay here, I think, eh?
So Jacques trying to talk Kevin into
Yeah.
just back ring or just
I was
through.
back 8 last end or back 12?
An 11 on the Furby scale, I guess that would be.
Yeah,
Just
betcha.
through.
So they're gonna.
Is that enough ice? Close.
And the
I
thinking
think
is that
that-
if they touch the guard, Scott,
There
even
more,
if they
Kev?
move the guard over and roll
I
towards
don't
the
think
center
that's will
line,
do much.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
that's what they've committed to, Daryl. I think they're gonna go straight for the guard and try and roll another rock center line and protect what they have.
and open up that rock.
Yeah.
Yep.
Really want to get his two there.
Whoa. Hard.
Whoa!
Whoa. Curl.
Whoa!
Whoa. Curl. Hard, Kirk.
Okay.
Hard.
Coming around.
Red one. Red one.
Great weight
Nice shot.
by Jacques.
Good shot.
Nice shot by Jacques Gauthier.
Great shot.
12-5. Real nice control hit weight.
Yep.
Good sweep, guys.
That's nice when they can do that. All game long, consistently throw quiet hits and maneuver wherever they need to with their hits and rolls. Real treat for us.
Good path, right?
Comment here from Deborah in Colorado asking how does the cool temperature outside affect the ice inside? And you know, so far I haven't heard any complaints from our ice makers. I think we've kept the building
Light! Hard!
We're used to having these minus 50 temperatures when we're making ice. So
Hard then, hard then. Can you bounce it?
Trying to come
Hard,
around.
come on, get it
Kevin
off
looks
of
a
that.
little bit light.
This is light. just wick off.
Little bit light. I'll end up
for a red run back now.
Another red guard.
Okay.
Kevin's straight guard that red high.
Intern? Just whatever turn he likes.
Just we've seen the end more from Kark's draw and his guard.
Halfway high, I guess.
What did you get on that one?
Yeah, exactly.
Want to guard the guard.
Line's good. Where are you?
Even a pocket guard is pretty good here.
Whoa, just clean. Whoa. Whoa, Kurt.
Line's good.
Line's good.
Just stop that red run back.
Keep going, curl. Keep going. Easy. Easy. Yep.
Little bit.
Yep.
Yep.
Hard. Hard.
Nice
Nice
shot.
sweep, guys.
Real nice. Lines up perfect.
Got soft nose on this side.
Yellow run back here, trying to remove all the yellow stones. The guard and the 2 yellows in the rings.
Yep.
You're up, A shooter.
This should track a little this side. The center line did. Oh, spinning
what
it
a
backwards.
shot.
Nice shot.
Great shot.
Nice motion there by Colton.
Double with the spin. The rock actually came back up towards the front of the house, spinning.
Nice shot.
Gets action going out the front of the house and moves it over enough where it's clearly open.
Yeah.
Great shot from Kevin.
Right-
Very
right
good
on
at
the
that
tee line.
peel shot.
Interesting viewers here. We have Rob watching from Siberia.
I think so.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the only other thing I saw, but I don't mind it.
Siberia here, Lloydminster, and Kelly tuned in from Naples, Italy. So
I think nosing it might be the shot.
I'd like to be there as well.
They're in between 2 shots.
Wow, he's just rolling behind anything. Then you got it. Then you can come around it, I guess.
Shoot, Retornas and
You played this 2 ends ago. It's the same speed.
I like this.
Good discussion. Whether they should nose that top red rock so that it's there.
2 ends ago, yeah.
Kevin concerned that they will hit the outside yellow and roll under all of those rocks in front of the house. So he says, let's just beat them there. Let's draw around, make him chase us.
Wrap one right in top 4.
Yeah, a little more.
Where are you?
T-line.
What?
Top 4 T.
Coming
Yep.
in. This is stronger, Daryl.
Yep. Line.
They think T-line.
Whoa.
Looks a
Off.
little bit heavy.
14-3 on my clock.
Dead T right here.
Should be close then.
Yeah, he's
Hard,
there.
guys,
He's top
dead
bar.
Really
T.
close, yeah.
Hard.
They were
the-
bang on.
And the
Good shot.
overcurl. Nice shot.
Almost out of his hand, they called that. That's how good they are at
Sorry,
judging
Ty.
weight. They said T-line.
It's great we can see the overcurl here on our monitor.
Nice finish.
Just to get that overcurl, Daryl, maybe just to leave this in off, but the run back now is a slight angle. I always found as a player, slight angles were always much tougher than straight back.
Dick! What kind of weight are we throwing? Dick, I like that. Do we want less weight to make sure we don't spin out of it? Like, yeah.
Yeah, thanks for sponsoring. You're able to be able to
Upturn?
not take responsibility for stepping up and being able to offer great. Yeah, playing for $100,000 here this week.
Colton's playing the double here.
Gonna try the double.
All the,
Colton's out
Hard! Hard! Whoa! Oh, no.
there. That is overcurled, so plan B.
leave it welded right to the
Guard
yellow.
and
Real, turned out
Spun down.
real nice.
Nice shot. I've curled against Colton
That's
quite
what
a
I
bit.
said.
Nice shot. Great hit and roll, and you can
Guard
see the
this one.
last bit of spin
Yeah.
just weld it right to the yellow. So
Good shot.
Colton
In a
flashed.
great position.
No,
to be able
definitely.
to-
Oh, I
can
don't
run their
think.
red one in on that.
That's definitely in his wheelhouse for shots to make. He's a tremendous hitter.
Yeah, great hitter.
First time I played against Colton Flash, he was still a junior. So
I agree.
He's won a Brier since then.
Halfway. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa, easy.
We'll call as a guard to get us to guard the run back.
Guard the guard again.
Guard the guard.
Keep her going.
Line
Keep
looks
going.
pretty good here.
Keep going. Good. Shot.
Yeah, it is. It's been used for it.
That should work.
I kicked it a little bit, yeah.
Oh, he just touched the stationary rock. It's
I could hear and see him just click that with his broom, but didn't move it very much.
Make this double peel. And then we got
Part of the etiquette of our game, Scott.
absolutely, yeah, I
Just
like
admit,
it.
you always admit to the other team, I touched this. I don't think it moved. What do you want to do about it? It's part of our etiquette.
It's great to see that out there. These guys are.
it's very like this is higher.
They play for a lot. They play for playing for some big dollars this weekend, and
huge dollars.
It's a big purse. It's a $100,000 purse here at this field.
I don't think we try anything like that. Maybe we could. Multi tighter options. You have to hit like. This is easy. Yeah.
These are 4.
The idea, okay, the goal is to open up these shots.
Asking to remove
Try
both
double.
center guards. Yeah.
Try and double peel that.
What?
Colton with the.
You want the out? Sure. Okay. Thin half.
Thin half.
Trying to hit the one further out, close to the hog line. Come across the other yellow, and with the rotation, it should keep spinning over towards the boards.
Throwing the out.
Yep.
Well, assuming that corner's
On paper.
Flatter, this moved.
Okay.
Oh, did he
Came
touch the.
through.
Oh, boy.
That works too. Plan B.
That moved.
That curled on him.
like that.
Fooled him a little.
Yeah, he hit very little of the rock.
If he ever gets it that red and rubs it in, it's a little more concern for Kevin.
He'll still have like what?
It's straight, like normally to the
Close to half.
See what we can hear Kevin discuss here with Tyler.
I'm right there. I think you got to play this to kind of get in, don't you? Like, say I'm right here. I mean, it's not easy, but problem is when he just, mind you, he's got to get this going pretty far, or else we could guard if he plays that.
I think so.
No, I like
Try to stuff it right there.
Get 3/4.
Good.
make him play that. I just think he'll play that soft. And,
Over half row.
See if we can
like,
hear.
I think that's easier than. I think that's easier than.
I didn't expect that.
Trying to hit both guards.
No, he'll have
Slide into the rings.
that, right?
Oh, we caught it. We wanted to get the double.
He might just freeze and we'll have to guard and he'll play that long one for 3.
38. Confusing conversation.
Huh?
I mean, we could have tried to sense. Well, we almost did sense it.
They know this intern path well. Daryl, they've played it a bunch.
Yeah.
It's just the little overcurl they would have to get. It's
Doesn't get us a lot.
If he doesn't
Like, how
curl
hard do you think this
enough
is gonna-
behind that guard, Scott,
yeah, it's
then
bad.
it just,
I mean, it's-
there's
it's
still the
not
run
easy,
back
like-
available because you will kill both
To get
yellows
that
Yep.
going, it'll
and be left
probably
with 2.
hard
So
to
just getting around the guard is not
I'm
good
okay
enough.
leaving them that. Or,
Almost
you know,
has to
then what we can
overcurl
do-
to prevent the easy double run back.
We need to make the double kill so I can run one.
Some good discussion here. If there's a way they can hit the 2 yellows,
Well, he doesn't have
leave
to
their
touch
rock
these,
there as a
though.
guard.
Yeah,
is what
if
they're
they-
trying to discuss.
He's not gonna hit these if ours ends up not right in here. He's gonna nose that one, right?
So really trying to protect against a run back deuce for
But
McEwen.
if I can do it,
Kevin.
just jiggle in a hair.
Just trying to squeeze between.
Pretty good, eh?
Push the one red rock sideways,
I like
maybe
a bit of
move
weight, 'cause
his
I think
yellow
this is
closer to
just-
center.
So just want hit this red guard
Like I think
and
you need a bit
roll
of weight. Like,
under.
I think this is to get going in there. It's pretty thin. right? Yeah, but I think I'm okay leaving him this if we just sit there, right? So I'll throw like firm.
So that is the call.
What's all? You're probably looking
Squeeze.
for what?
Try and squeeze through there a little bit. Kill both those guards, and Kevin's yellow rock with enough weight may continue and roll in towards the rings is what they're looking for.
All he asks is give us 2 of them. But if he makes this really good, he might be able to stay high enough for the ring. Hard for me to
Throwing with some weight here.
Hard butt, hard
Need
butt,
some
hard
weight to
butt.
make that
Go,
happen.
go, 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 go.
That is exactly what he did.
Don't want to lose that yellow.
He actually came through there more than I thought that he could,
Yeah,
Scott.
I think it
That surprised even them. I
fooled
think.
them. Let's watch the replay. The red guard, they're wondering if it hit the boards or not.
And it's also
It
out
did
of the way.
not.
Didn't.
Thought I
It
threw
won't
that
come into
decent.
play. They
come into
removed
play
it
anyway.
anyway. It's
Tight,
fine.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if I tap that,
Maybe a little gutter going.
Got a lot of action here. Like the boom, boom, straight back. Still stayed froze to red shot now.
I don't think even they realized how much that rock could come through there. Surprised them a bit. Ended up not too bad.
No.
you come this way and you probably give him that.
So now,
Tap it like you said.
Not bad.
So what's our options here,
yeah,
Scott?
Mike McEwen trying to figure out how to get the deuce.
Yeah.
Shot rock now.
It should be out. It's out.
Oh, the back yellow.
That
Like
back
this,
one's
yeah.
supposed to be again. It
Not a
doesn't
draw
drag
here.
stuff
They're
on.
saying the back yellow's out.
You don't touch it though.
Well, I guess you want. Where do you want this?
So
to
can
go?
you jiggle these that won't give Kevin a double?
We did, no, let's say the
Can you
send-up
tap
might
this
go.
just to get
If we
different
actually
angles?
push this,
Yeah, we'll have a
you'll be able
listen
to
in
hit
here on
that.
Mike. And
Line 2. Line 2. I don't want to have shot. Yeah. Okay. He's going to be, I don't want to leave him shot. Or draw here.
or draw there. Yeah.
Why is that harder? Well, it's going to go over here probably. Right? No, you just miss the yellow and you come right here. Okay. It'd be easier to make this one, wouldn't it?
I was hot. I was
If you want to place
we're
it
gonna
somewhere.
We're gonna have a
Well,
chat
whichever.
eventually.
I'm just saying, that way you're like, if
going-
this one over
Who would have thought it was with 4 options?
Okay.
What was the discussion down here on our side? I thought we only had
What's your
a
gut?
double, really.
Your gut was the top, no? Well, my gut is to not tap it that far.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, here we go.
Yeah.
Sure, let's do
You
that.
made the line man.
We know this spot's in
play, right?
That's what I was wondering, Scott. Just tap off nose.
Yeah, create some move
Some
your
different
shot
angles.
rock.
Move
Yeah.
the shot rock a little.
Yeah, right. You like the tap? 7/8 low. Okay.
Actually, really like that.
Up it, Richard. I like
That call.
That was your gut.
So they'll want to tap this and leave the top two staggered.
Yep.
Leave themselves shot rock. Probably push that rock
With
foot,
that,
foot
we
and
were
a half
throwing
to the
here when you were going here, right?
And
to
if it's
above the tee. So
If it's
No, it's not
staggered,
staggered.
there's no
It's
way
good,
Kevin
I
Coy
think.
can
Yeah, I
get
think
to
it
it.
yeah, and he can't run it back.
No,
Can't
a
run
little
it
more
back,
weight.
so it gives him a
Shot
good
rock.
chance for a deuce on his last one.
Makes
That was
su-
good discussion.
That was good. Yeah, I'm glad our players are mic'd and we can hear what they're talking about, and even a gut conversation. What does your gut tell you? It's great we can hear that up here in the booth.
They talked about drawing to either side, just straight draw to lay 2. But I really like this call instead, just changing the angle a little bit. Tapping the top one, not on the nose.
I guess so with that ice. It's hard. Like he's
Lead.
gonna go borderline.
Lead, yep. Line's good. Yep. Whoa, 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 whoa. Underweight. Curl.
7.
So line is everything
Curl.
on this
Curl.
shot to make sure you get the right angle, that is not lined up.
So who's shot here?
Looks like McEwen would be
Yes.
my bet from our above camera.
Should be red, hey, Daryl?
Looks like red.
Looks like red. Now, is there a way
Now.
that Kevin can...
Does that direct back?
Yeah.
Is
No,
there
they're
any
just
drag there?
See if we can hear.
I want to roll, eh?
So
I mean, you can roll the hair this way, yeah.
Okay, so they're going to hit. They
So
just want to lay 2 here.
Fairly open.
See if we get
Easier shot.
lay 2 and
Just tap it.
force McEwen here. He's
Yeah.
Kevin Cooey trying to force McEwen to a single.
Trying to wake up.
Hack.
Yeah.
Mike must have thought that his last rock would curl more out on that spot there.
Enough?
Yeah, they
I
were
do.
there.
Yeah,
I
I
think
think
they
it's
actually wanted to tap it on the other side of the rock.
Okay.
Was the call. So I think it did under curl. So a good chance to tap this, lay 2, and force Mike
A little hard.
into
Easy,
taking
easy
1.
then. Easy then. Clean. Yep. Clean. Whoa.
So a little hotter than.
A little warmer. They said board.
Curl.
I heard straight here. His last call.
Whoa.
Great board.
Yep.
Oh, nice shot.
And a shot. Lane 2, so the force is in play here. Mike will have a hit.
11-7
draw.
on that hit, Daryl.
11-7.
Great control all game. Kevin Cooey, I've got times the same.
They're your technical experts there, so if you really want some technical curling, tune into them. We're just the fun guys. You want to stay with us?
Daryl and I getting chirped here by the other
We're getting
commentators.
chirped. We're getting chirped next door, I think, Scott.
Might have to throw out some backhanded comments
It's
pretty
getting,
quick here,
it's
Daryl.
getting ugly up here in the booth.
But it's nice to be recognized by.
In one way or another.
I guess I'll take it.
So McEwen coming down with just lightweight, just kind of an easy board.
Girl.
Needs to.
Delicate single point here.
Knows, cannot afford to roll away.
Good. Nice shot.
And gets his 1.
1 red.
So after 4, we have Kevin Cooey 3, Mike McEwen 2. We're just going to take a short break. We will be right back.
The reason we trust Western Sales with our business is the people. I'm sure that there's 100 years experience coming out of that shop. We trust them because we do a CMI on our combine and on our tractor. When our equipment comes out of Western Sales, it's going to be good, because if it's not, they send us another combine, they send us another tractor. And we're not naive to the fact that that probably costs them a lot of money. So we just know that the service that we're getting at Western Sales is above par to everybody else.
And we're back. 2024 Astec Safety Challenge here in Lloydminster. We're here between Mike McEwen and Kevin Cooey, start of the 5th end. Kevin here, 1 up with hammer, playing 5, so a little bit of control right now for that team.
All right, deuce or blank. That's good. Get these set up.
And so on sheet number 6, Sturmey versus Armstrong, Sturmey was able to.
Kevin Cooey not wasting any time at all, making sure that center guard, they're going to go around it all game. They're going to commit to that strategy. Kark's had a great feel for coming around to the middle here, Daryl, this morning.
His draw weight's been spot on. He's been setting up every end for that rink, as he usually does.
Play the weight. Easy. Yep.
Nice call from Kevin. Hey, play the weight.
Come around. Yep.
Yeah.
Don't worry about the line. Play the weight. Get it in a good position.
So advantage Coe, of course, being up 1 with hammer. Halfway through our match.
Line's great. Yep, tight as you can.
Really got to go on this.
Coming around looks a little bit light.
Really
maybe.
got to go.
Yeah. Good guard, just tight to the rings. Good spot.
Too bad, same weight.
Kevin is called for freezing. Cart to freeze to his own rock. Same line, same weight. Ditto.
Yeah.
See if you can repeat that.
I got luck.
Yep. Hard line.
This one looks a little lighter, maybe, Scott.
Yeah,
They're
it's got
going
tighter
pretty hard
somehow.
on this.
Hard.
They will
Hard.
not
It's
get
better to
that past the red
better to hit this
guard.
off. Whoa, he might.
Oh, I see. Yeah, you can't remove that
Well,
the guard
Not
off the center line.
Take it off the line.
Because it's off the line.
That's
Until
Kevin's right.
the-
Yeah, because it's a.
Flash, leave it.
Okay.
You like going straight to the button?
So Kevin Cooey,
Think so.
knowing that they can't remove opposition stones that are touching the center line in the free guard zone. Mike McEwen offering to leave it.
Yeah, we would opt to leave because he needs some center guards. His decision. And the calls to come around now with 3 guards up.
Line's great. Room right now. Line's good though. Line's good. Yep. Line. Room. Yep. Hard. Flash. Hard.
Oh, nice shot.
Great line here.
Nice shot here.
Absolutely
Did you get shot? Yeah, by
beautiful.
both. Maybe just touching the yellow, but still great shot here by.
Great sweeping. Get that by.
Oh yeah,
Just see in the replay just how tight that was.
does it just touch
Both
the yellow?
rocks.
Just maybe paper rub. Still
Great
right
shot.
underneath. Kevin not wasting any time. Right to the top.
To run these, open this up.
Probably 7/8 high side from Jacques Gaucher to open this up. Okay, straight peel.
High guard.
Job done.
Nice shot. Not wasting any time to open the top.
Nope.
Shit. Gonna ask for a little less ice.
Low line.
Jacques Gaucher wearing the mic this morning.
Go ahead, Dan.
He had a good line. I think it might even have been the first end when they swept hard to get Tyler Tardy's hit past a guard. And he said after that, good thing I had 2 granola bars this morning. Good line from Jacques.
His
He's got
Wheaties
some
for
classics.
sure.
Yeah, he got his Wheaties this morning.
Yeah. The McEwen team leaving that guard high. Just they know Cooey's gonna hit it in some fashion.
it.
The higher it is, the harder it is to run back.
Yep. Whoa. Girl. Yep. Whoa.
Nice shot.
Gets rid of a couple.
It opens up Kevin's
Opens it up a bit.
yellow stone on the center line.
Yeah.
Good shot by Jacques Gaucher. Nice run back here.
You could get under that.
Getting everything off to one side. That's the goal. Well done. That'll change decision time here a little bit already on Colton's first shot in 5. Where's the best position we could put this red rock?
Hey, get some this.
The tee? What? What did he do? Lowercase, I guess. Yeah?
Wait's good. Yep. Yep. Hard.
Just summon
Yep.
Jesus right quick, eh?
Hard. Back 4. Whoa. Back 8. Whoa.
So trying to jiggle these.
Back 8. Yep. Yep. Hard.
Get to the inside here.
See how far they move their own red. Nice shot.
Not bad. Leaves Isarok in a good position.
Red's in a good spot.
Yep.
I don't think so.
Really good shot. Just enough jiggle.
It's there. It's pretty thin.
Red double. Kevin asking for that red double
I
to
don't mind
hit
your tap on the guard either, but this is the best shot, I think, right? Yeah. Let's make this, bud.
it. Get the reds. Get both reds moving.
Yep.
Shouldn't do much, I don't think.
The level of difficulty here, Daryl, for this shot. Wow, this is had to a scale of difficulty at 1 to 5. This is a 5 for me. This is tough.
6 for me.
Maybe a 7. Hard shot. Yeah.
Hard! Hard! Gotta go! Gotta go!
Okay.
Okay, straight jam.
Jams it. Over curled a little bit.
Not bad. Huh? You hit what? Thin half? You hit a quarter?
Hit a quarter, yeah.
Yeah, that was very thin. It's not bad though. You can't roll lower. It'll go into the. Yeah, it'll roll into the side of it.
Yeah, it's great. We can hear Jacques Gaucher discussion with Tyler Tardy there
I
about
think they have to draw.
the angle of the shot, the angle of the hit of how paper thin that was. And
I don't mind it.
Tyler confirming how much he hit.
You were probably back here last time. Back.
Colton drawing here.
Lean. Yeah, we're close here. Yeah.
Sweepers like it for weight.
Fine. Wait's good. Whoa. Well done. Wait only. Wait's good.
Trying to get a little bit inside on this, Daryl, so it's
Yep.
frozen there. Terrific shot. Holy, nice
Definitely
job.
got on the inside there. Perfect freeze weight.
Great shot by Colton Flash. Really good.
No. No, I like making sure of this and staying right there. Even if you get into that, that's good.
Yeah, rattle it.
Normal. You got to hit it into this. Which way you seeing?
Pretty gradual, eh?
Well, you can throw here if you want, but
Can I wait?
Sure.
gotta be a shade high.
So Kevin wanted to run this
I like it.
his yellow guard back, slide angle back to the red rock, and then jiggle the two that are frozen.
Almost straight back, isn't it?
Yeah,
Just
like these slide angles.
the angles a
Wait's
little bit.
good.
Slide angles can be a challenge.
Off. Whoa! Curl.
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 It's not only as what's
Curl.
Shooter. Curling enough to end up being just almost like a straight board weight peel. Move over, open it up.
Just waiting for a little extra finish there. It just didn't happen.
How do we do that? We gotta be sharp. Best way to do that.
See what McEwen does here. This is
Yeah. It should. I mean, he might be able to get it to a spot where it doesn't. Right? Yeah.
another freeze from Mike.
It's not going in.
That's what they're discussing.
So same shot as Colton. Sit right there.
Right in between those reds.
Kind of protect everything. Boy, if he welds that again on an over curl freeze.
Sounds good.
It's getting
Similar to this. I threw this draw a few ends ago. Yeah.
look at very complicated here for Kevin Cooey fast.
The other options we could just slide.
Another good ice read by Mike McEwen. It's totally different. Broom is totally different spot than Colton Flash. Just because they want to relocate the shooter in a different spot. So. See if we can hear Mike here talking about what's good for them. And a lot of confirmation with Colton when Mike comes down. This is the second game we've broadcasted. We've been a part of with a Mike McEwen team.
Clean.
Location is everything here on this shot, Daryl.
It is.
Line's good. The curl a bit. Group.
Location.
Let's get this.
Curl. Curl.
Needs to curl a little bit more.
Get the over. Bang on. Okay. All right. Just trying to get a little more curl than what they got. They took less ice, but it still got to nose. The Reds are completely frozen. Let's see if we can listen in on Kevin Cooey here.
That's all I see. Yeah.
We're doing the same thing. I'm not worried about that. Like, we're gonna outcount this, right?
One out count. Yeah.
Like, just you don't want to roll it. You can afford to roll
that's the
in
only
here.
other thing too.
Yeah.
If you get
And I mean,
both of them out,
His shot is
Mike might
probably
just throw like a one top 12. We have
Make
all
that-
the 4 foot.
just blast it, but I guess he tries to stick it.
So in between two shots, they're going to blast these Reds that are frozen on the center line, or quiet hit on the red
Behind the yellow.
behind the yellow.
Yeah.
Call it behind the yellow guard.
And if they do that, Kevin thinks that they will be shot over the red one at the just in the top of the 8 foot,
It just looks like a very hard double.
out counting that one.
Can't roll too far.
Very. Probably don't. It's fine. You probably don't kill the top one, but you push it out like away and. Yeah.
Kevin's first shot was to chase the rock behind the guard.
Our yellow's gonna be in the way. Huh?
That's the call I like. A little quieter hit, and roll to there, as Kevin indicated. The minute you roll right to where Kevin's broom is,
He's like nosing. He's nosing.
we'll have a
we
little.
just threw,
McEwen
or
team will
high
have
side.
Okay.
to shot for
I guess
2.
low side price of the intern on it, but with like
Bit
board
of
or
trouble here.
something. That looks like
Hack, I
half
heard.
ice to me. Board.
So that is the call, trying to come around that yellow guard that we see.
I don't know. I can blast everything, and
I think that's the 2 shots. This is this the peel or the chase?
this is like hack weight.
Okay, yeah.
And then hoping to be sitting third
First and
shot,
third,
Gotta
yeah.
first
make
and
a
third
real
Scott.
good roll to sit,
Out counting the
Okay.
top
which is
of the
not
house red.
Let's make this.
BJ looking all over
looks
the
good,
house.
eh?
It looks good, yeah.
Wheels turning in his head. We really have a complicated shape.
Weight's good.
Hard.
Solid hack.
Yep. Whoa.
Tyler Tardy still
Hard.
got to get a little inside flop
Just a
here
little.
on that yellow.
He did that.
He
Great
drew it up.
shot. Third shot.
Great weight. 12 second hit.
Real
Just
good. So they are first and third shot.
Shot, Kev.
You're in a lot of trouble there, Daryl. Like it's.
I don't think he can out-count that.
But let's see what. So let's see what Mike does here. This is Mike's last round.
Oh, yeah, I guess we
Because
can play that way,
Kevin's
eh?
one up with. One yellow
This will
rock.
be Mike's last rock.
Yeah, one yellow left to
So-
come. Or pardon me, excuse
Decision
me. One.
time.
Mike's red. No.
Mike's red.
One red rock left to come. We'll chime into the team discussion here.
Lots of rocks in play. If you're looking at the backboard there, we only have
For the weight you need to make the shot. Like, what other shot do we have?
Walker's going to discuss again, so
Have to throw the right weight.
they have to say.
I know.
It's pretty good.
Like, could I hit half? Could I hit half rock with like board, even if it's over there? Like, get my shooter here. If we're looking for a force, I think this is it. That would be the steal. We need that. Good.
So there's your options.
Okay. Well, let's fucking make this. Stick it in them. It's
Okay with
probably
that.
in, hey?
We play for to knot it up next end.
I think board weight is good. Like half rock.
Straight pickings.
Straight
I
pick.
wanna make sure.
Remove the yellow. They
I
think
don't
is their
wanna-
best
I'm not
way
gonna
to
baby
force
this.
Kevin here.
How
That's
heavy
kind of
this, yeah.
their best option here is try and force him.
He wants to chunk it. So, great curling terminology.
Half rockish.
Yeah.
This has
Trying
been,
to remove that yellow rock.
Yep.
been a very well played end here.
Yep. Yep.
A couple little
And
things, but
Michael remove that.
see if
I don't see a shot for two.
nice replay there.
Do you,
the pick.
Scott? Do you see anything
It's two.
that
No,
would give him a deuce?
not for two. I think they're
I
just
don't
going to
know.
want to come down and hit this on the nose and take their
Yeah,
single point.
take their one, force to one.
And then leaves them two up, playing
Yeah.
six. And Mike even spoke to that before he shot. He's
That
like,
doesn't look like that's
let's tie it up and tie
was
it up
just
next
half?
end in six.
Tied up
Wow.
at 6.
That's their plan. Kevin Cui to
If we roll
score
in
here,
for
maintain
two,
his
that's a
lead.
bonus.
Okay.
A little more right here.
Yeah.
Board.
Board? Okay.
I think that's max.
Maybe.
I don't want to get too cute.
No.
So just has to nose
It'll
the
come
red,
up, the board.
Yeah, it will, for sure.
and he will be sitting one. One yellow.
103 it's looking like here. So, good opportunity for Matt Dunsmore to get 3 points from 5 here. And keep the lead.
Hard board!
Well then.
So a hard board to me. I'm sure that's 11.
Whoa!
See what I get on the watch.
Yep. Whoa!
Should be pretty close.
Yeah, it's 11.
Whoa!
Oh,
Spin.
spin
Spin.
in.
Great
Spin
try,
in.
Kev.
That's
Good
it.
try.
Yeah.
Not quite, just one.
quite.
One yellow. So looks like with a single from Kevin Coey, we have a 4-2 lead after 5. We're going to go to 6th end here shortly.
Great try, Kev.
Hammer will be Mike McEwen's.
Have we made that? Like a little thinner?
Yeah.
For those that are tuned into
That
us
way you probably could.
and not checking the other scores, I can do some scoreboard reading for you. We have Pierce and local team, DeConnick Smith, are tied at 4 after 5 ends. Carruthers is up 3-1 on Goskins, the Netherlands team. Botcher and Dunstone as expected. Close game, 3-3. And our game, of course, 4-2. Kevin Coy over Mike McEwen, playing 6. Another local team, Monty Armstrong, is up on Carson Sturmey, 4-3. And Hood, New Zealand team, is beating Weeb 3-2. So with a 2-point lead, starting the 6th end here, the call will be to bring this one right to top 4.
What? Tight. Keep going.
Sweepers are saying that this is just a tight guard, which is not what they wanted.
Keep going, Tyler. Keep going.
A little bit short from Kark there.
No. Kirk, I think that slide's good. It's just slowing down, that's all.
You heard the sweeper say that. They thought he threw it pretty good. That path is just a little bit slower, which is why he was short. They thought he timed very similar.
Just not quite.
We'll keep an eye on that.
Imagine
Might be just a little slower there.
Front end curlers really want those, really trying to get those guards on the center line, Daryl, so eliminate any sort of tick.
Yeah. McEwen, of course, will throw up corner guard.
Curl. Out on there. Why'd you ask for more?
It's time to make some headway here in the 6th end.
That was a great play to end number 5.
Now the call will be to try and come around that guard and come into the 4-foot.
Wait only. Looks heavy. Wait only, guys. Room.
Almost tee.
Line's good.
14 seconds
Not
on
need
that
a
draw
curl.
from
Yep.
Kark.
Chalk. Good.
So it
job,
might
Kark.
be just a shade heavier, Scott.
Maybe. That intern
That's what
coming
they found
on.
on his first shot. Yeah, the call was to come 4-foot and you end up with the guard.
Kark's Martin. Kark has had a fantastic game. He's so good. Both these teams are so good, and leaves Cooey with always left Kevin Cooey set up so nicely, and you'll see the McEwen team reciprocate as well. Last time they played an end this way with Hammer, same setup. Mike going around Mike McEwen's team, drawing around their corner guard, not wasting any time in utilizing it.
Trying to generate at least 2 points this end.
T-line!
Yes, put that on.
T-line!
Yesterday at the game, Mike McEwen had his big winter jacket on out here skipping, so definitely some cold weather.
Line is perfect.
Nice shot here by Dan Marsh. Terrific shot.
Right off of it.
Great weight. Game on, Scott.
Yeah, a lot of
game on.
These teams are
Center guard?
These teams are good, Daryl. Holy
Yep.
cow! They just
guards in
Kind of
place.
thinking this.
Two good guards.
Okay.
Rocks are buried.
Yeah.
I don't like the guard.
It looks pretty hard.
What?
This looks pretty hard.
Well, you're not playing this. You're playing the guard.
If you like it, I like it. Whatever you like.
What else do you like?
The guard.
He's just going there.
It's a good response on the second to the skip. If you like it, I like it.
Yeah, that's right.
Do you want the same weight?
If you like it, I like it.
Is that one a couple lines ago?
Perfect response from front.
Well, you're just chipping and rolling.
Yeah. So not. Yeah.
So that's probably lots.
Okay. Yeah. A little less.
It's probably good.
Okay.
Tick and
No
roll.
more.
Okay.
They're still.
If anything, it'll be slower. So I'll give you the same.
They're
How's
still
that look?
Jacques Gauthier.
Pretty
Tick
close.
and roll.
Yep.
Take his yellow rock and just chisel the red over. Can't remove it.
Can't remove it, but just trying to expose that one that's buried in the rings.
And do two things. Expose what's in the rings and roll for another guard.
Yep.
Mike will be watching very carefully. If this over curls,
Colton coming down to sweep that.
he'll try to come down, try and sweep this to the boards.
Whoa.
Well done.
Shot.
Very well done.
Could we rock spill in? Yeah, they did too.
Little hard, eh?
Mike's going to go right back to the corner guard. So.
Yeah, it's pretty good. What's that?
Think on the top of this logo. Okay.
I didn't throw that very good. Could have tossed it more back.
So, little halfway guard, maybe a touch higher, Daryl?
Just a little bit higher, just in case if they try to peel it, maybe jams on the red rock that's by the boards. Strategically trying to keep it a little bit higher, so they may get a jam if it's peeled. He's called for it just in front of the Bar Engineering logo.
Waiting. Oh, there's the curl. We just had to wait on this one a little bit. 16-second guard.
Just almost exactly where he asked for it.
Just off that 4-foot line.
Well done from Kevin.
Low side. Peel.
Kevin asking Jacques for a peel.
Yep. Hard.
Oh.
Just misses the back one. But at least remove the guard.
Real close. Smidgen tight on you?
Good try. Maybe a shade.
Good
I
call
thought we
here,
could
Mike.
back that up a little
way
bit.
you
Could
got
see
it.
Mike asking to draw around the corner guard on the other side now. And even before the shot's shown, he's eyeing up his own red rock just to make sure the depth of this shot, so that it's not an automatic double takeout.
It's not
for
exposed for a double. Yeah.
I haven't played this side as much, Daryl.
No, I don't think we have, Scott.
like
No,
3 or 4 times,
they've really
I think, yesterday.
focused there.
Maybe guessing a little bit on the ice.
And maybe the weight too.
And the weight.
Yeah.
Hard.
Oh, wow.
Hard, Dad. Come on. Let's go. Keep going.
Trying to get it deep enough that there is no double.
Penticton all over again, eh? Double?
I think it's fully exposed. It is. Edge. Can see
Yeah.
it here.
Can you roll
That
into
comes
it?
down quick,
Yeah.
and that's just because we haven't played that side as much.
Yeah.
When you have shot after shot after shot on the same path, you'll get a little better speed.
Half.
That
A lot
repetition
of
of
good things
shot.
happen if you're low.
Kevin Cooey asking Tyler Tardy for the double on the Reds.
Pretty hard. Yep.
He threw this real hard.
Hard.
Which he can.
Hard.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa.
Great shot.
What a
Unreal.
double.
Great shot, Ty.
5.8 on my watch.
That is fairly
That
hard.
is a rocket. Yeah.
And exactly what Mike McEwen was trying to avoid. Like you talked about, where do you want that rock to end up so that there is not a double there? They wanted that rock a little farther back, a little deeper.
So trying to hit this yellow and
Attaboy.
roll right underneath every bit of
He
corner
kicked out. I was
guard
like, oh,
business they
we're
got
gonna
going on
keep
there.
up to this guy. Great shot, bud. Good sweep guard. Almost too much. Yeah.
Great board weight here, Colt Flash.
Roll
Kick up a
over.
bit.
Nice shot.
Nice
really
shot,
good
Colt.
shot.
Yeah, really good.
Runner.
Perfect weight. Nice little roll under the guard.
Great sweeping here. See it just pushing off a Kui stone. It's still buried around the center.
Very buried.
Kevin not wasting any time. Right up to the center guard for a straight back run back.
Straight back from Tyler.
Yep.
A little less peel weight.
Whoa.
Yeah, he
This
didn't
one a
throw
little
this
more
one.
control, not quite as hard.
Girl.
Boy.
Well done.
Wow. Tremendous hitting there, Tyler Tardy.
Great pair, bud. Great pair.
Two great shots from Tyler.
Nice to hear Jacques Gauthier
Yeah, get those.
appreciate that from his third man.
You held that,
Great
nice.
pair, great pair. So a little more discussion about drawing around this corner guard.
Wow. Hey, you play this. Make the roll.
Up to the pros.
This is Colton's last shot, so
Bearing around those guards, I think it's probably luck.
hit and roll corner.
Try and roll.
I
under
imagine
those two guards.
they can over-roll this a little bit, Daryl, if they can get,
for sure.
There's a yellow biting the 12, if they can roll a bunch behind that.
Brendan Botcher saying, I don't think it's raining outside. So, definitely not raining.
Good.
Lloydminster.
Weight's good. Whoa. Yep. Hard. Hard.
Sweep this and get the curl.
Right over.
Yep. Right over.
Oh, nice shot. Nice shot
Well
by
done.
Colton Flash.
Yeah,
You bet.
nice weight.
See the rock coming in
Got
here
any?
on the replay. Right over to
Being
the.
very careful not to overthrow that shot.
Yeah.
Like, this is a
Need to
little.
keep that shooter there somewhere. Very, very well done.
I think we can carve it into it. About that. Yeah. Barely.
I think I like the draw.
You could wrap the center too, but I like the finish. Take like the edge of button.
Well, they are drawn around the
So
middle.
we can, which is what they're doing. They're gonna ignore that and just draw around their own. They could chase it, Scott. They could come around the corner guard and try and tap it. They could play just a little soft run back on the outside yellow as we're looking at it on the screen.
It's easier for sure, yeah.
But instead,
I don't even. You can barely.
they're going to draw around.
What's your
try and
depth?
make a good
Full four?
full forward, bite the button,
Yeah, I mean you just got to be shot and.
and make Mike chase
Think
them.
that's minimum or good?
I thought main two.
Well, Kevin asking for a little more ice
This
here.
side goes as hard. Still that heavy.
He makes a good draw
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
Daryl, top four, and he's drawing around his own rock. Well, Mike won't be able to run that back.
Faster, it's the
No
same.
faster, it's the same.
Little confirmation on speed there.
We'll see what our draw weight is at.
You got room. You got room. You got room.
Here, hug to
You
hug.
got room, Karek. Line's good.
Sweepers think.
Room though.
Sweepers think light.
I think it's a little light.
Kevin's telling him room. 15. They really got to
Keep
go.
going.
Really got to
Keep
go.
going for everything. Hard. Hard.
Trying to get shot rock and did not. Just a little light from Kevin.
Yep.
Opens the door for Mike.
Yeah,
here.
it does.
He puts one in good position
I'm sure
for
he'll.
his deuce.
I'm sure he'll play this in turn. Oh, he fooled me. He's thinking out turn. Out turn has to not leave a double right there. There, that's the concern.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna have to get dead, Barry.
That was probably like.
Out turn safer, so they don't give him
I think
a
so.
double. Yeah.
I mean, we've seen the intern
Yeah, I
lots
had,
this
like,
game, Daryl. Like I know they can vary.
More than he threw to his first shot.
They know it. So
And they don't need to fully bury it. They just even half a round
yeah,
is good enough. And
like if they half tuck on the out turn side,
yep. Can't be deep either as you sit in the hack.
if they get right to there where Mike's tapping,
Ideal.
great location. Yeah, little berry and even a little over berry on that spot.
The 4 foot is just the ocean foot.
this turn.
Can't be behind the button. That'll give Coe an out as he'll freeze to it. Try to keep it in front of the tee line.
Just try to think speed. Top 4, right?
Jeez.
Try to think of the speed. That's you have to leave. So you gotta be.
Lots of curling terminology coming out of the teams here today.
Can't take away everything.
Great
At least
terminology.
So that is the call, the intern draw. Trying to tuck it 3/4 around towards the button.
So just going with the path. I think, Daryl, I think it's the path they know better. I really do.
Yeah, they think that they can get a little more curl here.
The danger, not curling enough, not getting it deep enough.
Exposing enough to give Kevin a try at a double, trying to avoid that where this rock ends up. Risk with throwing this in turn here.
And not wanting to be deep either, Daryl.
Can't be deep.
Deep, it'd just be not wanting
Giving
that.
your opposition an out when right now, looking good, you're going to get a deuce.
Looks all there to me, Daryl. Like it looks hot.
Yep.
13-5.
I got 13-6. So
it should be a little
this
heavy.
Is not.
Hard Tyler. Tyler
can't get in there.
So it is a little heavy, but it is buried. It'll give him a chance to freeze to it, come down to it.
What do you think?
They did not want to be heavy there.
He's not heavy by much. Nice respect there from Tyler Tardy, Daryl. Just to, while we're deep, we'll try and sweep, and Tyler just backs off, just lets him sweep.
I'll just throw like those intern.
It's good sportsmanship that we see in curling here. It's great to see it here.
Reason they're sweeping there, Scott, even though they knew they were deep, they're just trying to get it even more buried. They know they're deep. You might as well keep going.
Yeah.
Give yourself room to score. The deeper it is, and if Kevin were to freeze to it, they got to be able to access the pin.
I like the tee line. Line's good.
Kevin himself liked the weight.
Weight's good. Yeah. Weight's good.
Leaving it in their hands.
This is sailing a bit.
Room!
14, but once over.
They should finish pretty good here.
Right on it!
Great shot.
Nice. Beautiful. Holy cow.
Absolutely beautiful.
Really nice shot from Kevin Cooey. Great touch. You see it coming in.
Great shot, Kev.
Clark knew exactly where it was going. Just a little bit of finish. Just a little waggle.
Yep. So we're going to have to draw right to the pin. So you can see now why they did try and take that red rock back a little bit. If that was 2 or 3 inches higher, Scott, and Kevin freezes on that, they cannot score.
That's right. I wonder if Mike's looking at the running that corner guard in for the 2. I think that's part of the discussion here.
Tough shot. That rock so close to the boards. Is it worth it?
I mean, if we're playing for one, we're like we're trying to steal next end or get 2 to send it to an extra.
And we can hear Mike
in here.
Well, this is just following the same path.
Good discussion.
Yeah. You think we're gonna make a thin in off stick? I don't mind it. So you're throwing it. I'm gonna slash. I'm slashing. Oh, slashing. Oh yeah.
Yeah, high side.
Yeah, that
Got a
looks
slash.
Okay. I thought you were playing the in off. No.
Not a lot of room to work with over there. It's so close to the boards. Really difficult shot. Really don't want to give up a steal here and be 3 down to Coe. Almost game over.
If he makes this shot for 2, he puts the team right back in it.
Risk reward.
What do you want to see for Broom on this out here?
Doesn't need to hit a lot of this. This is thin.
Yeah.
I think it's there for 3.
That was a
Like with
14-1-2 hog line.
control weight, maybe. And
Like, you're gonna be in
T-line weight there for the boys So that's a big 2 points here for
Mind you, I don't think so. Like, I think it just hits dead.
But that broom, that has to not.
Oh, this is a big shot.
Oh yeah, this is a lot on the line.
Almost
here.
a game.
It
Almost
is.
a game in my mind. If you're down 3 to Coe, going into 7,
Can he draw for 1?
it's not good.
I think this has got to curl. It's not going to fall.
I don't even try this. Like, half the time. I guess it's if you make contact, you probably get 2, right? You can do it a couple ways.
Here we go, Daryl.
Mike has a little better chance of making this than I would
His curl too much.
in our
We've seen
club curling, Scott.
We've seen him do this on the big stage.
Yep.
Hard! Hard! Hard!
And hits a little too much.
Steal 1 Cooey.
And
1 yellow.
1 yellow. We'll put Kevin Cooey up 5-2 after 6 ends. We're going to have a short break. We'll be right back. And we're back playing 7th end. Kevin Cooey with a fairly commanding lead, 5-2 over Mike McEwen. Up 3 with 2 ends left.
So as you might see if Mike McEwen team changes their setup, and we know they've consistently thrown a steady diet of corner guards, but I think this end will see the extra one, Daryl.
Probably. They got to generate as many points as they can, Scott. So
down 3 to Kevin Cooey. So
they need as many rocks in play as possible.
The Astec safety challenge. Couldn't ask for better games. So just a reminder for our viewers, we are here in the event.
Right to the rings again here. Cart drawing.
We also could split the rings technically if you wanted.
Because, of course, Kevin Cooey does not want any guards out front.
Right.
That would help his opposition. He wants everything in the rings.
Pull that play right into
right
into the rings.
Yeah, probably do it.
Just let's stop.
Just wait for this to come up and stop.
Curl.
That is too. Yeah, there it goes.
Nice shot.
Little kiss. Clark's had a fantastic game this morning. He has played very.
In his back pocket?
Yes.
That is a
great
ball.
feel.
Like for what you've been throwing all year, that's like top 2%. That's a hit. And like a good release too. Like not pupping it at all, if anything, like adding a bit. And
another corner guard. As expected. Now.
Up or choke?
Now where do we go, Scott?
Right there. Take a corner guard away and lay 3.
Can definitely give this to you, yeah.
Eliminate the opportunity to use that corner guard. Leaving your rock at least half open, 3/4 open.
Kind of an open draw here for Jacques Gauthier. I haven't laid a brush to this, Daryl.
All there on its own.
13-9, so. They want to lay 3 a little bit deeper than they thought. Deeper than what Kevin wanted, for sure.
Taking it easy on the sweepers there.
Yeah, give him an easy one, hey, Daryl.
Jacques was, give him an easy one.
I thought I just shoved that.
Look, they lost the heater. That's why.
What?
Asking Kevin Marsh to straight draw around this corner.
Yep, good.
We're trying to push this yellow deep too, Daryl. No, just straight draw.
Straight draw.
Nice
Good
shot.
Great shot. Ignoring the 3 yellows. Now we will see a bunch of peels in a row by the Koi team. They're allowed to hit now.
Curl, 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 curl.
Just send it. Kevin wanting that to curl enough just to get great contact on the corner. Doesn't want to move anything in the forefoot.
What a shot. What a shot. Yeah. Oh, really? That's broom slam worthy. Remember that?
Mike McEwen
Against Cups?
utilizing the other corner guard now.
Yep.
Getting Kevin to wrap around the other way.
Curl. Curl.
What? Oh, no.
How is
I
that? Like, that's not anywhere
Throw
near
the
that.
3. It's fine. Oh, someone threw the 7. Johnson?
Back 8 foot.
Wow.
Good shot.
If it's open,
Give
you
him
may
the
see
3.
Kevin go after it.
I like the
If
3.
you can see any of it, or straight peel. Be the 2 calls.
You gotta slide and then you finish. You gotta get just inside the center line, then you'll get that.
Of course, the miss is
No
if you're a
stop.
little bit tight, making sure you get rid of that corner
Ripping it?
guard, which is fine.
Kevin Cooey calling for the just hit to slightly roll towards center.
Oh yeah, right.
You can see enough of that rock.
Yep.
Might as well eliminate it.
I think they're just going to gun it off.
Yep.
Okay, good, good.
Leave themselves lane 3.
I'll
Hit it
force
right
Mike
there.
to try again, make it better come around.
T-line down.
Tough when you're down, eh? Just
Especially
Tough.
3.
yeah.
You have 1 guard
Nice toss,
trying to
bud.
generate points, and you still have 3 of your opposition's rocks counting you. You slowly but surely start to run out of rocks.
Line! Line! Hard line!
This line is better.
Hard! Hard!
Got to get this by.
Oh,
they just
by. 14 on the clock there. Nice shot by Colton Flash.
14-2.
Okay, they
Good
got
sweeping.
14-2, so there you go. That's great information here. Just getting by. Good sweep, guys.
If you're a little bit inside it.
By the sound of Mike's voice, Daryl, we could.
Yeah.
Control.
Knew that was going to be close.
It should run out here. Just use all of it.
I thought it was slide like a little bit faster.
Just a little
So Corey
quiet.
electing to
Hard.
hit the open one that they can see.
Hard,
Hard board.
Yeah.
hard, Karek.
Gotta dig.
Really got to go here.
Hard.
Really gotta dig.
Took off on him.
Really curling.
Good sweep. buddy.
Eliminated.
You will eliminate it, but barely.
That'd be Tyler Tardy's intern. I heard him say soft. So what that means is just
Good job.
not as usual intern.
Good sweep. Is that tight ice? Might be. All right, I'll throw a second and a half light. Sure.
Roll away. This is the best
Keep
shot.
looking at their
I think on
options
this
here.
ice too, you
Flip the
should
house a little bit. This is the best shot.
everything be thinking, yeah,
Make it.
especially on soft
Make
weight
it.
hits. Yeah.
Out turn.
So the McEwen team is going to want to control weight hit,
Yeah, out turn.
hit this and roll behind, utilize the corner again.
Normal would be the best weight. Control's good.
Trying to get under cover, of course. Colton Flash. Second stone.
Hard! 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 No, yeah, hard! Hard!
Did he stick it?
It's kind of plan B, because you could see as soon as Colton let that go that Mike held his arm out as though he was a little wide, a little full on the broom. So it was plan B. They were trying to go the other way.
Roll behind the
Just
other
changed
yellow.
up the call. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's why he was calling for the sweep.
Oh, good eye, Daryl. I
He
missed
was a
that.
little wide. Yeah, Mike signaled immediately that he was a little bit wide.
Well, I'm okay with him leaving me that, but what I don't want him to do is be able to get another one behind here, right? Like I do something like that. Maybe
Scoreboard update for everybody.
I think Nose
Can let you know
Nose
Weeb and Hood are tied at 4 after 6.
Control.
Skirmy, after a great 3-ender, is up on our local team. Monty Armstrong, 6-5 after 6. Of course, our game, Coey's up on McEwen, 5-2. Dunstone is up on Botcher, 6-5 after 6. They're playing 7. Godgens and Carruthers. Carruthers is up 4-2. After the 7th end, they're playing 8. And Brent Pierce out of BC is up 6-4 on Carl DeConnick-Smith.
Thanks, Daryl.
That's our action in this very, very, very cold morning.
Hair quiet.
Hard then, hard then.
Weight's okay.
Yep.
Kevin noses. McEwen's Red Rock to lay 3. At this point,
He'll have the triple, but then I'll have like half rock, double back. I should.
Oh, for sure.
He's okay. Scott probably even given up 2. He's just trying to eliminate a big end by McEwen. Very comfortable, even if he is 1 up coming home with hammer. That would be very comfortable for Team Coey.
See if he takes on the triple. See what Mike says here, because he was initially concerned that if we take that on, we might lose our red.
But then he can just sit there and lie 3 again. He could just go right here.
3.
Well, yeah, he could guard it. Maybe I could. You could win it. Yeah. I think realistically, we just got to try to. Yeah, we got to.
Mike realizing he's probably got to make a play on one of
Just
these
try to
yellow
get it,
Scott.
Yeah, it's.
So you want to hit it, just so
The
we're.
danger of drawing around the guard again
Not really.
is that with Kevin laying 3, Mike probably won't have a shot on those yellows
You got to throw it fairly hard
to bring his 2 red rocks into play.
Yeah.
So he's got to make a move on them
It's a nice
now.
spot
He
here.
can clip
Like
his
it
red
does
here,
kind of,
too.
it does kind of finish up the hair. I'm trying to think if there's something else. If you zip it, no. I think we zip it. How much do you want to hit? Like 3/4?
Okay, so taking on the.
I know, eh?
Mike,
Could you imagine if it was
try to
still
like
Kind of do or die now.
Yeah.
Pretty much got to make something
try
happen.
not to hit that
With Mike's
yellow.
first
hours,
shot.
like easily.
Set himself up
If
for
you could
something
be out
else.
there
Raise it,
for 4 hours.
accidentally kill mine. So. Okay, intern thick across the face.
You heard that call. Intern across the face, which we would say a little on the low side. That's what they're trying.
He's trying it with the other.
Whoa! Curl!
Just trying the hair.
Curl!
This is close. Not quite.
Corner freeze in there, not quite.
No.
Somewhere overhead camera.
Is
Looks like
McEwen's
he
second
is
shot.
second shot. So at least he's second shot. Which will probably force Kevin to have to play that, I would guess.
Well, the
Scott.
other thing I'm thinking is, even if I do something like, even if I chip this but do this, mind you, then this is a catcher, right?
Can Kevin Cooey
No.
hit and roll center and not move the other yellow beside it?
Nose is the play.
So he thinks he can lay 3 after
And you know what?
straight
Even
on
if you,
nose hit.
even if you do just a hair here,
be
you don't
very
roll too far, then you
difficult
can play
triple
inside
for
off.
Mike to get his deuce.
Oh, that's a great
Really
call there.
tough. Yeah.
Dead nose. I'll throw like same weight. Give me a bit more ice. I thought I was sliver tight, but they held it.
Looks like beak. Nose?
Nose is good, yeah.
Kind of weight.
I'm gonna be like a couple more feet than last one.
Okay. Hard control.
Kevin's throwing his
Easy,
favorite
easy.
turn.
Whoa.
Beloved out turn.
Whoa.
That is his favorite.
Whoa. Yep.
Nice control weight.
Whoa.
Kevin Cooey.
Curl. Curl.
Trying for nose.
Shot.
Should leave
A little.
Pretty good, yeah.
But very, very difficult.
I think Kevin's laying 3.
Very difficult.
Quick, good sweeping.
Pretty good, I think.
Really
Kev.
good. Just to get a little extra. Sit right there.
Pretty good.
Pretty much the Hail Mary shot now, I think, Scott. You really don't have a choice.
I don't.
One,
Just running
one
out
at
of
this
time,
point.
Daryl, eh?
Yeah, one doesn't do much for him. You get it's probably Hail Mary. You got to go for it. Getting 1 and stealing 2 coming home is not likely against Kevin Cooey.
Yeah.
So they are going to try. Take it on. Try the triple
8
for 2.
It's about this much. Good firm.
It is there.
It is there.
Taking on the
Yeah.
tough triple takeout to score 2.
To have a chance coming home.
Close. Whoa, curl.
I think it's
Curl.
close.
Curl.
Got to curl a little bit.
Oh,
Just
not touching
missed.
anything.
You'll see
Well,
them shaking hands after that, Scott.
Steal a 3 for Cooey, so
That will be game over on sheet
Game
5.
Good luck.
Good luck, Mike.
handshakes now. And
Our final will be 8-2 for Kevin Cooey.
thanks for joining us this morning, everybody.
We will be back in the next draw too, so tune in. 12:30 draw. Until then, everybody, stay warm.
Astec safety. This must be the place, boys.
Huh. That's about right. Looks like this is where the engineers hang out. Nice spot.
Here's something else that's cool under pressure.
Great tour, but where's our man Brett?
I don't know. All right, normally he's bailing me out. Roll reversal, baby. There he is. Rescue mode.
Putting out fires for these guys already.